Hello, my people. How are you doing? Welcome to another interesting edition of No Holds Barred with IT. My name is Itunu. I'm glad to be with you today. Yes, wonders they say shall never end. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your love for this channel. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, and I love all of you. Even if you are not yet a subscriber, I know one day you will be. So I love you too. So thank you for your comments in my past videos. Guys, whenever I say your comments, I always, you always made my day. God bless all of you for your insight, for your words of wisdom, and those who have spoken with me personally on the phone. Thank you very much. I love you all. So before we move on, quickly do this, and then I'll come back and tell you the a if an American friend of mine would say the meat and potato, the meat and potato of the gist. All right. So, Nigeria being what it is, I don't expect Zenith Bank to do anything about this story because Nigeria is the country where there are some people that are above the law, that they can use the state apparatus, including the police, to harass people. And one of those people, such persons who have done that in the past, is Suleiman. I kept saying it. I find it difficult to call him an apostle, but I know he's your apostle. I'm not arguing with you about on that. So it's unfortunate. He used Zenith Bank to send a fake alert. To send, maybe this is the only one we are hearing. Maybe he has done some that we didn't even hear of. But like everybody knows, truths one day will come out. So Stephanie Otobo, you know her by now. A lot of revelations, information are coming out. Thank God. You see, it's this can only be God. That's just the truth. For those of you who are saying, anointed, man of God, this can only be God. God Himself is the one doing this work. If He can, if is see, I don't want to preach. God Himself is the one doing this work. Either you want to believe it or not, it has the hand of God. If Maureen Badejo has agreed to take $1 million, what am I saying? $1 million. What is $1 million? $1 million in order for this story not to surface. If she has taken that, we wouldn't have heard all what we are hearing today. Suleiman takes our videos down on YouTube when we talk about him. And the question is, what is he hiding? Why are you taking? So people, watch this video, share it, let as many people as possible watch it, in case if you want to take it down, if you want to block it, because he pay YouTube. I learned to block a video on YouTube. They say he's paying as much as $10,000. Yeah, those are your tithes, your offering. Those are where they go to. Let me tell you, Suleiman, that you are doing crusade here and there. You're doing against South Africa, Ghana. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Crusade is not what will take anybody anywhere. And what are we saying? The crusade you do is to raise money. A lot of programs you people do these days is to raise money and to arrange miracles. You will do arranging miracles. Money, money, miracle money, miracle money. Lizzie Suleiman, your wife, we understand that her mother has breast cancer now. Those miracles cannot get to her. She's your in-law. Your own father will lent is down with stroke. You cannot perform miracles on those ones. You will go out there and be arranging it. Look, crusade will not take you anywhere except you restitute your way, get born again. So Zenith Bank, I'm not expecting anything because Nigeria is a place where banks will go to institutions to go and beg them for accounts. So Suleiman, uh, what's his name of his church now? Omega Fire Ministry might be a big account with Zenith Bank. So I don't expect them to do anything. Nigeria is a place where bank officials will go to bank, we go to churches on Sunday to go and themselves collect, pick up their offerings. Yeah, that's what happens. So they practically beg them to have accounts in their banks. I don't know how that system works, really. Yeah. So because of that, they might not do anything about this. Stephanie Otobo is saying a lot of things. I want you to watch this video. It's still part of the interview she had with we want this video to go out quickly because Suleiman has begun to attack our channels. I told you, if you take one video down, I will do 10. Still on you. So people, watch this video before they block it. All right, let me allow you to, to listen to this is Stephanie Otobo, the new tape Stephanie Otobo, and that's live on Maureen Badejo's program. Enjoy.
Can you please share the program? Go ahead.
I said that was not possible because I had plans in my life before I met you. I want to become a musician. I always wanted to sing. He said over his dead body. So we're now like breaking up, kind of like just quarreling kind of thing. So there was a guy here from Toronto here that knows Timaya and knows some musicians in Nigeria. So it was like December period. So he was going to Nigeria too. So I'm like, oh, let's go together so that I can introduce me to Timaya. So we went to Nigeria and he introduced me to Timaya for real. If you check my page, you will see me and Timaya's picture.
Who introduced you to Timaya?
My friend from here that he arrested me with.
Okay,
So when I got to Nigeria with this guy, I don't know how he knew I was in Nigeria with this guy. Then he started calling me angry all the time. So the guy one day was there when he was abusing me on the phone. The guy was like, "Do you want to kill this girl? Leave her alone now." The guy now like responded to him because he's just like calling me and oppression kind of thing. You know those kind of insulting, threatening me, all this stuff. So the guy was like, "Do you want to kill this girl? Leave her alone." You know, and I've had some bad experience with him. He gave me something to drink that almost killed me. Suleiman gave when I came to see him in Lagos in the hotel. He gave me something that almost killed me. So I told the guy. So this guy was like, "Do you want to kill this girl? Leave her alone." As Suleiman heard that word, he said, "Who is that guy?" He said, "That's the guy I came to Nigeria with." Now there he had turn up. Now I carry police. They find us follow Lagos, the whole Lagos. I didn't know they were looking for us for like 2 weeks. He now blocked my account. What do you call it when someone froze my account? So he froze my account. I didn't know that he froze my account. So I went to the bank to find out. Me and the guy went to the bank. That was when they said we should wait. Before the next thing, I saw police everywhere. That was how they arrested us. Refusing bail for 3 days. So during that period, my friend I was with was calling his people. They were now looking for lawyers. So we got Keyamu and everything. So refusing.
That was how you got into Keyamu.
Yes. So refusing bail, Keyamu said they had to publish it so that we release us. So they did. They published it. And he sued us to court immediately. He said we're trying to blackmail him. So then the judge said, "Okay, what's the proof that she's trying to blackmail you?" There was no proof. So that was how it went. But we were supposed to win the case, but he wasn't showing up at court. And it got over 2 years. I was just, ready to get out of it. And every after court, Frank always, for 2 years, Frank was approaching me after court. He will say, "You will not win this thing. You will not." And he now succeedingly transferred the case from this woman judge that will not take bribe. She refused to take bribe. he transferred the case from my hand. Now there I say, I'm done. Because he had been trying to transfer the case from my hand since she refused to take bribe because he wants them to lock us up. She refused. She said she must.
Wow.
She said she must see the end of the case. But Suleiman was trying to transfer the case from my hand. For a year, it was not succeeding, but it finally succeeded. So I got scared and I'm like, you know what? If I can't do this anymore, I was just done. So Frank approached me again and said, see, let me take you to Abuja, let's settle this case and blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? Let me give in because I just can't do this anymore. I can't be coming to Nigeria for this. Kenyan government is after me, like, why are you traveling like this and all this stuff? So I had to go to
Okay,
the
that
church.
was what happened. So the case was in Nigeria, and you had to travel all the way from Canada to
Oh my,
Nigeria all the time.
I wasn't safe to stay in Nigeria for one day. Immediately after case, I'm coming. Before a day before case, I'm going. You know, it was a lot. And it was me and the guy, I was buying his ticket because he's like, you don't put trouble for my life now. I have to buy his ticket.
So you have to cater for the other guy at the same time.
I was staying in Nigeria, hotel, everything for 2 years. Come on, guys, you guys should understand. I didn't go to the church because I was done. I was done.
And how did franchise now approach you to come and do that damage
After the
control?
court, Frank showed up to us and was like, oh, then my friend collected his number. I agreed. I was the one that agreed. My friend, because he's a guy, he's just like, oh, it's your life, whatever you want to do. I said yes because I really wanted to get out of there. I'm like, I'm done. I've done anything. I'm done. I didn't want to know anything. So when Frank said, oh, don't worry, they will even give you money. I said, no, Wala, let's go. So he took us to the Abuja at this popular hotel. I've forgotten this hotel. It's popular. I know some people will know it there. Um, Anyways, so when at the hotel, that was where he prepped me. He said, "Oh, these are what I'm going to say and say and say." I even have a recording of when he was talking. You will hear Frank voice. I have a recording because they made sure I will not record anything, as in everything was tight. But
And you managed to record it. CIA! Go ahead.
Frank
Is it Transcorp Hotel?
Frank carried 2 different guys with him and tell them, make sure even my laptop, make they can't go to the next room. My phone stood there. I put up inside my body like this. They well, I could not get a video recording, but it was an audio. Though
It is good.
I immediately sent it to someone. I said, I'm in Abuja in case I don't come back. This is what is going on. So, yeah, that was when we, Frank went to Abuja and prepped me in the hotel. Then from there to Auchi with
Who took you to Auchi?
ops.
And the two army officer drove you to Auchi, right?
Not 2 officer, a lot of officer. Like I felt like a president. If you see the if you I've never seen that kind of thing before in my life. Like I was even not scared. I'm like, what's going on? Am I supposed to be scared? Why so much police? Frank was like, because the man wants to make sure that I get there without no error. Like I come there and do it. He wants to make sure. If you see how the bumper to bumper escorts, I'm like, what is going on? And even when I was in the church, I wanted to say the truth, but I was scared they're not
They you.
back of my head. If it was from Canada, I was speaking. I would have just said the truth immediately. But I was there, and and I was wondering why the wife is supporting that kind of thing because she was standing right there.
Stephanie, please wait. I just want to confirm something. When you came into the church, you entered the church through the back, through the altar, the back of the altar, right? With some police officer.
Yeah.
And you did. Papa wasn't there. It was the woman. You spoke to him on the phone.
Yes, first because I said I was not going to go to the top without him first because I want to make sure that the spirit of God is there while I'm going there to lie. Because why are you calling me to lie in the house of God? So I wanted, because I don't know, now he be the pastor. Am I the pastor? Am I supposed to tell him what to do? I wanted to get out of trouble. But if you say come and lie, I was wondering, God, this is your house. Why am I being called to lie in the house of God? So I said, they said go to the church. He said, oh, today is a service day. Nobody sees Papa in the all night. I said, I don't care. If you want me to come outside, he must come and face me and make sure that even if I don't tell him face to face that you are making me, you are trying to lie in the house of God, I want the Spirit to be there when he's sending me to do that. So they said I could not see him. I said I'm not going anywhere until I see him. So they took me to him upstairs. When I sat down and I said, so I will go down and lie. I repeated everything, make it a year. Make his spirit sit down. They watch me say, lie in the house of God. Like, why? So,
For those of you who are wondering.
But me, I wanted to get out of problem for over 2 years that I'm going through that. I've exhausted my life, like everything. I wanted to get out of it. I'm like, anything, no, but this is not going to be on me because this man is the owner of this church and he's calling me to lie. So I spoke to him upstairs. That was when I came through
and the stupid woman that called herself Lizzie was dancing her destiny away. Well, you can see.
He said God has finally vindicated her. I don't know if she's all right, so I feel bad
She's
for
not.
her.
She's not. Honestly, she's not.
But the man must have, you can be scared without knowing, right? They'll threaten your spirits.
Stephanie, that will take me to another question. When you now finish lying there, and what happened? You went back to Abuja with Frank immediately.
Yeah, we went back. Frank made me leave Nigeria immediately.
So you hurriedly put you inside the plane. You leave the second day.
Yeah, the morning.
Okay. In the morning, okay, you get when you did the damage control today. So the next morning that was when you left Nigeria.
Yeah.
What now happened? What about the 20 million they promised you before going to the church?
Actually,
Can you tell us what happened and how the whole thing played out?
Okay. It was in Abuja. I said, so my friend I was with, the guy that they arrested me with, he's a man, so he was the one taking charge of the money stuff. It was his brother that gave the accounts to the Frank to send the money. So they sent it before we went to Auchi, before we even left Abuja, because it was that same day, right? So they sent it, and I wasn't thinking about anything about the money. So I went to the church that night. It was night, right? It was all night because their service was all night. The next morning I left. When I so he told me immediately after I left the church, he was going to send me the remaining 40 million. It was 60 million.
Okay, he's supposed to give you 60 million. Okay.
Yeah. So he said after I leave the church, he was going to send me 40 million. I said, okay. So Frank said, oh, I have to go now, because my life is not safe. That as soon as I get there, I should give him my account number now. As soon as before I get there, my money will be in Canada waiting for me.
So Frank Shaibu, those of you that don't know who Frank Shaibu is, this is the man. This is the man, oh, this is the man. Look at him. Look at his face. You remember on this platform, I have come to talk about Frank Shaibu. And I'm still going to talk about him. So those of you that don't know who Frank Shaibu is the masterminder of the whole thing. For you to, I'm coming back, oh, I just want people to know. So the whole money is supposed to be 60 million naira.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to give you 20 million before leaving.
Yeah.
But the first 20 million alert that you got was fake alert.
Yeah.
So when you discover this 20 million was alert?
Pardon?
When did you discover the 20 million was fake alert?
When I got to Canada, because I left immediately because it was all night I did the thing, right? So in the morning I left to Canada. So it took like the next day to get to Canada. So when I got to Canada, I asked the person that was supposed to give me the money here because Frank said my money will be waiting for me here. I gave him someone's account from here. Okay. So business that transfer money from Nigeria.
Money transfer business.
Yeah. So
Frank Shaibu Suleiman. Una the head, go ahead, oh.
See the they job me, they job me, they job me well. They job me well. Sapa.
And so what now happened? When you now realize that at least you have Frank Shaibu's number, why don't you speak to him and say, what
No,
happens,
don't worry
Frank?
about me. I don't have time for losers. If you behave like that, you're a loser. I came to put my life at risk for you. Like, if you don't see what I do, you're dead. I don't care about you.
Nigerians.
Frank, they call me, they beg me, they call my sister, you take my money, why are you begging me? They say they don't give her the money, that make an officer and give.
You know what, I will play Frank for you because you've not heard this before. Listen to Frank. Frank confirmed here that he got your money.
Well, we can.
I don't know who is lying, because these guys, they are capable of doing all sorts of nonsense. You are dealing with high-level criminals. It's just, unfortunately, some Nigerians don't know who Suleiman is. I continue to tell all of them that this guy that called himself Suleiman is not a pastor. He has no business on the pulpit. And the guy that sent the fake alert is from Zenith Bank. This is the guy. The guy is in Auchi. I'll give you the name. I will let Nigerians see his picture. Who he is. Then, for all of you who don't know what is going on, who don't know that we are here live with Stephanie Otobo. So if you are just joining us, you are welcome to this platform.
So you had all that. When I was with I was on the program live 2 days ago when it was done. The name of that guy in Auchi, Zenith Bank, is said to be Michael Obi, something like that. So, like I said, I don't expect Zenith Bank to do anything about it. After all, Suleiman is a big account with them. Look at the amount of money that is being used to bribe people. He wanted to bribe this lady with 60 million naira. Man of God. And even the 20 initial deposit they said they would give her, they sent a fake alert. Maybe I should allow you to watch the audio, this audio that Maureen wanted to play. Let me allow you to watch that. That's where this Shaibu, they are mentioning his name, confirmed that Suleiman gave him money to pay Otobo. Please, let's just watch it more, all right?
You are listening to nothing but the truth. But there's so many things you did not know. Before you go, I will play them. Let's see, because you don't know what actually happened. You need to know what exactly. Can we like this program? I will stop. One, I don't like and share the program. I'm not the verse. You guys don't like the truth. They say they want Otobo to speak. Oh, hello, Sister Morino. The guy works with Zenith Bank, and I'm going to give the whole world the guy's name. I came here, I told you guys that Stephanie wasn't paid, that they pay some and they sent fake alert to her.
And it wasn't because of the money too. That was why I didn't do anything about it. It wasn't because of the money. I wanted to get out of the situation. It wasn't because of the money. So I really need people to understand that.
I don't know. I think the question is between Suleiman and Frank Shaibu. We're dealing with a bunch of criminals, and there's nothing anybody can do. There's nothing anybody can do. But can you shed more light? What did your mom actually go? Your mom went to the church to apologize on your behalf.
As a mother, she's just scared. Like I told you personally when we spoke earlier. My mom, she's a very, you know that Yoruba woman we don't want. My mom talks
Wahala.
phone. She will, at that calls her, she will kneel down and greet her dad on the phone. That's that kind of respectful. She's not that kind of person at all. And I respect the kind of person she is because I want my mom to be on my side and I don't want to be fighting with my mom. Even till now, she's telling me not like just stay, just move on with your life. But she
First
doesn't
of all,
understand
I want to
how I can
say
move on with my
a
life by
big
staying.
thank you to those of
She
you.
doesn't want any problems. She doesn't know I'm here right now. I don't even know what she's gonna do if she sees this video.
Nothing is going to happen. The truth is out. We can't continue to hide.
My mom was just trying to protect me, trying to she doing her best the way she knows. Yeah. And the worst part is that there are killing deaths in this, like people are trying to kill people.
Yes, seriously.
And
Serious.
people are supposed to be men of God.
There's this thing that you said in your TVC news interview about doing it from behind, and that it's fetish, that he loved doing it from the behind, but it's fetish. What do you mean? Because I'm so happy to have you here tonight.
I don't understand what you mean. What do you
You know
mean?
when they interview you, TVC new interview, I have it, I've played it here. You said something about Suleiman loved to do it, to have sex with you from behind.
Yeah.
And that it's fetish, that you don't know what he does when he's behind you.
Yeah, because
Can you shed more light on it?
Probably they can be talking to you because he's like that's what I told you. He has given me something to drink before that hurts me. I started stooling blood. So yeah, when he's behind me, I always because I'm spiritually inclined. Even when I was still younger, that I don't even know. Right? There are some things I learned now that I've seen that this is what it is. Okay, so I was born like that, spiritually inclined. Whenever he's on my back, I always feel him like spiritually manipulating you. Yeah, he does that a lot.
Can you tell the whole world, after you return back to Canada, what happened? We did not hear anything about you. We did not see anything about you. No break light. You are not even online. You are off social media. You are off. It look as if a lot of people thought maybe you are dead or something bad has happened to you. What
Yeah.
actually happened? Can you share your experience with everybody?
Well, it's been very difficult because first of all, I trusted this man and I loved him. I gave him my life. So when you give someone your life and they arrest you, because if you want to deal with me, you know how to deal with me. I will come and say, "Give me money. You can deal with me in another way. You don't have to bring in police." So for you to bring in police, you want to really kill me, right? Because I trust you. I see you like, oh, God sent this person. So the pain I went through from his betrayal during that time, he would not take the case off court. Like the pains I went through, it's called paralysis, pain paralysis. I don't know if it's stroke or something. I could not walk anymore. I could not talk anymore. I could not connect. If I see someone, I would be feeling somehow. It was a lot. So I had to, I couldn't go to the hospital because I was worried that it's going to come on paper and people are going to, because
They
everything
want
was
to
bad.
mock you and make
Yeah, so I didn't go to the hospital and I lived in Canada by myself alone. So I just stayed home and I said, God, you know what? If it's time for me to go, I'm ready. But God said, you ain't going nowhere. I was so depressed, I almost killed myself. Like I was so depressed. And when I was breaking up with him, before I went to Nigeria with that guy, I would be hearing him tell me, because he told me his girlfriend before stabbed herself and killed herself. Manipulation. You know that kind of
This is
manipulation.
the same story. The same story Suleiman told Faith. The same story. There's another one. He did another one that he said he will make disappear. If you are listening, this is the same story that one of his girlfriend killed himself, they stabbed themselves. Go ahead, we know it is
This time,
manipulation story. Yes, there's somebody that is fate. The same story.
so the way he tells it, the way he has already put that in my mind is like, if me and you break up, you must kill yourself, that kind of thing. Like he will condition you spiritually. This man is almost twice my age, so he knows how to really get you and control you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and make you feel like that. Then when we're breaking, I will always, the only thing in my mind, carry, pick up a knife and stab yourself. Pick up a knife and stab yourself. So that was when I said, you know what? Instead of me to stab myself, I would just leave this man and go and do music, because I was heartbroken and I didn't know what to do. The only thing that I can carry myself is my career. I'm like, okay, let me just dive into a career right now, because all this is too much for me. As I not stab myself, now I bring police, because what did I do that you're bringing police after me? So everyone go meet police now, make police servants or use money bribe. They closed the police station, the cell that arrested me. They dissolved it's dissolved.
Hmm. And this year, did he contact you?
No, the last time he contacted me was 2020 when I did the music. I don't have his message. He insulted me. Oh, after everything happened, I'm still doing music.
Any transaction that you have did with him is the money he gave to me to pay Stephanie Otobo. Now, so this man.
You heard that. The only money, franchise is saying, the only money Suleiman has given him was the money he gave him to pay Stephanie Otobo. You heard that yourself. A lot of these things that we are talking about, a lot of these things are recorded like you just heard. Thank God for Amos. Amos, I've said it before, Amos was his domestic worker of 10 years, and then things fell apart. Amos got hold of his phone and pull out a lot of things. Apart from this lady you saw, the video I did 2 days ago, another lady, Stephanie Otobo, I want to. There's another Faith who says she was pregnant, and a lot. Ineka York, the Cameroonian, a lot. And this is supposed to be a man of God. That's why we are saying, restitute your way. Change. You can't continue like this. You continue like this, we are on you. It will get to a point, you two will be like, who is this person? Maybe at the end of the day, it's your account, you two will take down. All right, people, I will still bring more to you on Stephanie Otobo. I want to give credit to Maureen Badejo for this video. Thank you very much, sis. God bless you. The Lord will enrich you. And in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, guys. What do you think about this video? Let me know your thoughts. Is it God that is now doing this work? Because this can only be him, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know of you. All right, see you next time. I love you. Bye. Be safe.